Welcome to the Tea Hut, the podcast for unorthodox entrepreneurs striving for success by going against the grain, breaking down barriers beyond the biscuit tin, revealing what property professionals and construction workers really talk about on their tea breaks. Join us as we delve deep to uncover what it takes to succeed and be the best version of yourself.
Welcome to the Tea Hut podcast. If you've never stepped in the cabin for a brew, this is where we break down the barriers that go beyond the biscuit tin, disrupting normal patterns of conversation, asking the questions that nobody else really likes to ask. I like mine strong, like mud with one sugar. So before we get into it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, share it to your social media platforms, and try and spread the message about the Tea Hut podcast. And I'll be very grateful if you could do that for me. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next guest on the Tea Hut podcast, and that is Mr. Jamie Strickson.
Thank you, Rob. And thank you for inviting me over to your podcast. I really appreciate that.
You are very welcome, my friend. So just for our listeners' benefit, Jamie, not so much mine, because I know a little bit about you anyway. Just give us a little bit of a background, your name, what you do, where you come from, and yeah, just a bit of background info on you, mate.
Right, so let's try and break that down. I mean, I couldn't even fit that in 2 hours. So
keep it light.
Yeah, I'll keep it light. So yeah, my name's Jamie Strickson. I'm a plumber. I'm a bit of a multi-tradesman from Grays in Essex, and now a property developer. Chose another challenging route for myself. Being a tradesman, didn't find much satisfaction really. Just plumbing and doing the same thing. I just need new challenges. And pushing just to give myself better options as well in life.
I think that's a common theme across many property investors, developers that I meet, and them saying their reason why and why they do what they do. It's always that want or need for something more.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I have some really deep, quite emotional reasons why I do what I do.
Brilliant.
And exactly why I'm pushing to get where it is that I need to be. And a normal day job just ain't going to push it. Ain't going to cut the mustard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
that. This is why I'm here.
Pushing yourself out your comfort zone.
Pushing myself outside my comfort zone, Rob. That's exactly what it is, mate.
Good. Before we get deep, right, we like to keep it light at the start. So I ask everyone to bring in a biscuit, right, because it's the Tea Hut. We like tea, we like biscuits. So I don't know if you've got it on the table, but I know you don't worry. What is it? What is the biscuit?
Oh, it's milk chocolate hobnobs.
Oh, yeah, okay. I love it. Again, this has come back. This is a fucking recurring thing. It's the Marine Commando of the fucking biscuit world, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can dunk that cunt 2 or 3 times.
It just goes well. When you mix the oat, the chocolate, and you dip it. It melts in your mouth.
Yes.
You can't argue with it.
It's not floppy. It's got a good body to it.
Yeah, and you can hold it in a little bit extra than some of the digestives and not lose it. So.
Yeah. The rich tea are floppy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
One dunk, quick, get it out, eat it.
Temperamental little fuckers.
They are, yeah. Especially the fingers.
Yeah.
They flop like fuck, don't they?
Oh, mate, yeah, they do. Yeah, definitely.
I like that. So, tip nice. I like that's a proper tradesman's biscuit. I think the hobnob is a fucking staple. That should be in every single canteen across the country.
Go very quickly.
Oh, you can't open them in front of a gang of blokes. And
hide them.
They go, don't they?
I hide them from my kids.
But I like them. I like them dry, like without a tea. Like I can just eat a few hobnobs, like chocolate hobnobs, without a tea. Yeah.
Oh no!
Do you not
have to dip it?
You have to dunk it.
I have to dip it.
You have to.
Yeah, I got to do it.
What's your view on? I like chocolate fingers. You can use them as straws. You ever done that?
No.
You've never done it?
No.
Fuck off.
No, I ain't.
On your way home tonight, right? Get a pack of chocolate fingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bite off each end.
Right.
Put it in your tea.
They're hollow.
Bite off each end. They're not hollow. They've got biscuit.
Right.
But because it's coated in chocolate, that's like the outer shell. That's like your straw.
Right.
Yeah? Suck your tea for it, but you can't do it too long. As soon as you get a bit of tea in your mouth, take it out the tea and then eat it. It just disintegrates.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I can't believe you've never done it.
I don't know anything about it.
If I've just taught some shit hot biscuit eating fucking
tricks,
right? Is that right? If you've never ever used a chocolate finger as a straw, you're fucking miss. And also, just to digress even further, this actually works really well on a penguin.
No.
Yes.
You know what? You learn something new every single day.
Right,
It's
so
true.
please tell me that over the next week or so, you're going to get a pack of penguins and a pack of fingers, and you're going to try the straw trick.
100% I'm going to do it, and I'm also going to ask a lot of people around my way.
Please do.
Because maybe they don't know either.
Mate, if this is something that's a revelation to a lot of tea drinkers, then I'm proud to bring that to the surface.
Some counties just might not know about it. It might
Trust
just
me.
be a Norwich thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not a local man, right? So I want to put that out there. I'm not a local guy.
Right.
I've still got all my fingers and toes. But, no, I don't mean that. Norwich and Norfolk is a great place.
Yeah.
All right, nice one, Jamie. So I appreciate that. So let's get into it, mate.
Yeah.
If you can, I know this is quite hard because I find it hard because the words change all the time, really. But if you could describe yourself to me and to our listeners in 3 words only, what would those 3 words be and why?
I am sensitive, very caring, and over generous.
That sounds a bit like me. Sensitive in what way? To what?
Sensitive to negativity. Anything that's
directed to you or not?
Not directed to me either. I don't like seeing anything negative. Put it this way, I stopped reading newspapers.
Mate,
18 years ago.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't watch the news.
No, I don't. I have nothing to do with it.
I
live in my own little bubble.
A conscious effort not to watch the news.
No, I live in my own little bubble, and that's where I'm going to stay. And if it's negative, I'll block out all negativity. But yeah, stuff like, one day I read a Sun, probably about 18 years ago, and there was a puppy Dalmatian hanging from a fucking tree. Cried my eyes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you putting that in a newspaper?
Yeah, why is that news?
Why?
Yeah,
why are you showing off? That's what I don't get about it. You buy any paper, there's nothing positive or inspirational.
No, it's all shit.
No wonder everyone walks around with a fucking
Yeah, because if you're consuming that sort of shit all the time, and
you're going to be a moody bastard.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of that where you're comparing a lot of that. That sort of falls into the social media category as well, whereby people feel the constant need to compare themselves to others.
Yeah, I don't do that at all.
No, but when you're shoving that shit down your throat all the time, it's a sort of, I think, a subconscious thing that just happens because you're reading something and you go, fucking hell.
Yeah, I don't do news feeds too much. I mean, I'm really only on Facebook. I've got the other medias, but Facebook is the only one. But I tend to not go through the news feeds just in case any shit pops up.
Yeah.
But if I see something, then you're out.
That's
there.
off.
You're tired. I'm befriending you.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your shit. If you got politics or anything like that,
not for you.
Off. I ain't got nothing. I was once involved in that side of things years and years ago.
Was you?
Yeah. I jumped on a boat, and one of my many regrets, but I cringe about it. But it's got me where I am now.
Yeah.
Life lessons, failures, and.
Would you say that since that decision that you've just mentioned, you didn't go into detail, but has your outlook on things changed
100%
over the years?
100% changed. 100%.
What's that down to?
Just wake up calls, realising how much time I waste on shit like that. I'm always conscious about my time.
Yeah.
What's important, what's not important. Do you know what I mean? And when you look at the actual side of it and everything else, the most thing that's important is yourself and your family and the people you love around you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all you need to care about.
Definitely.
You don't need to focus on anything outside of that. Do you know what I mean? I want good things for everybody. Don't get me wrong, I do. I wish the best for everybody.
Yeah. But when it comes to protecting your own, you're more...
That's it. That's my being end all. That's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I love my family. I wouldn't be where I am now without them. So I am everything.
What do you mean by that? Because obviously that sounds to someone who don't know you, obviously that saying is sort of quite cliche, where it's like, if it weren't for so-and-so or certain situation, I wouldn't be where I am. So why is that? What sort of situation did you come from for that to mean so much to you?
So, I'm a very quite complex person, to be fair. And my experiences throughout life, I can be quite complicated to understand. Do you know what I mean? Not now. Anything I tell you about how I got to
what
now,
it was like,
isn't
now.
Isn't nowhere near now. Yeah, it's so far in between. You know what I mean? But like your wife, just to have a woman that understands me.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a sick sense of humour.
Yeah,
I like to piss about. I love to have fun as well.
Yeah.
And jokes about, but you know, she knows the serious side of me, and she knows what I'm about and what I'm capable of, and she's just supporting me throughout. You know what I mean? I don't put myself first. I do it for her, but she knows that I'm doing this for them, and she believes in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That to me, coming from a background where nobody believes in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people doubt me. I might not have the IQ and all the words and all this stuff and the school grades and all that stuff.
All the stuff that you're told that you've got to have to be successful.
Yeah. All of that.
Which is a load of shit. Isn't it?
Which is a load of bollocks, yeah. So, I just, her support and my family, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, you know, thank them enough, and just, they've stuck with me, even when I've done things wrong, whatever, you know what I mean? They've always stuck with me, and, you know, they're my rock. That's why I do what I do.
And that's important. I think that's been a common theme throughout all the interviews I've done on the Tea Hut so far. And it's been that, you know, they've all been men so far. Obviously, I'd love to have some women on the show, and I will have some women on the show. But it's been men, and every single bloke has said, you know, without the support of my partner, my wife, my girlfriend, or whatever they are, I wouldn't be where I am now. And I think that's, I mean, I'm the same. I mean, I've always known that I've wanted to succeed, and I've always felt and believed that I've been able to. I felt like I've always, you know, had it in me to be really successful, and always believed that I could be. But I don't think that, I think that without Ali and meeting her when I did, I think that was the catalyst. Do you know what I mean? It was like, always had that belief and drive to want to be better, do more, you know, be the best version of myself that I can be.
But having that support just takes you to a whole new next level.
I didn't, you know, just to go deeper on it, like, you know, I can probably say it weren't until, I don't know, say 7 or 8 years ago that I can honestly say I didn't know myself until that point. You know, I had to. You probably agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
You've got to go through certain things and have certain things happen to you, i.e. being unlucky, or have, you know, trauma to an extent, or an addiction. Yeah. You know, I can certainly talk from experience with that.
Same.
Yeah, which we'll talk about in a minute. But, you know, without that support network, I wouldn't have come through it.
No.
And I know so many people that didn't have that support network who haven't come through it.
Yeah, yeah. And I try to support people as well, where if I can, if I see someone down, and I do, but then if I don't see them actually pulling their weight to try and pull themselves out. I was just about to
say that. Do you not find that fucking draining?
It's draining. You know, like I say, I care about people.
Yeah, I know, but take that personality trait out of the way from me, right?
Yeah.
That you do care, because we know that you care. Isn't it draining?
Yes, it is. It's very draining.
On yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, but then I drain the life out of others as well. So
I sort of feel like you owe it to other people to give them your time.
Definitely, and try. You know what I mean? And the people that...
Where's the line, though?
When I don't see you pulling your weight. If you're not going to help yourself, then I can't waste any more time on you.
But have you also been guilty of, I mean, I know I have for sure, when you fought that, as soon as they show me these signs of not, you know, towing the line, I'm going to cut ties. Have you not been also guilty of giving the second and third and fourth chance to those people?
Of course.
And is that what has then, over time, compounded in you learning that, okay, maybe I'm too nice?
Yeah, definitely.
Over generous, like you said earlier.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it has me.
Yeah.
People take kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
But at the same time as well, I still would be doing the same things in that way. It just it makes me feel a bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if I keep trying, like, it is hard to cut ties with people and they don't want to hurt themselves. But if I'm trying, then I feel good about myself, and that's the main thing. You know what I mean? Like, when I do good things for others, that's when I feel better. Yeah. That's where I'm at most happy.
There's a fucking line though, isn't there? I mean, I've been running my business, for instance, for 9 years. And all the guys that I've had work for me, 99% of them I've helped, not just by giving them work, because that's their choice to go to work, but I've helped them in situations where they might have needed rent money, they might have spent the money on something else, might need a bit of help with their mental health or whatever, I've helped them. Yeah. But then there's been the others that have seen me doing those things for other people, took the piss out of that because they know that I'd do it for them as well, and manipulated that kindness. And it's really hard to take when someone manipulates it and you work it out. Do you get me?
I know.
That's fucking hard because you're thinking like you've literally just fucking mugged me off.
But they've done that, but you got to hold your head up high and say you did what you could do at the best.
You done what you thought was the right thing to do. The best
way that you thought it was the right way. And, if that's what they did, that's what they did. That's not something that you can control.
No.
But you can feel good that you did do something and others wouldn't even think about doing what it is that you've done. So...
Yeah. But would you carry on helping those people? I mean...
If they shit on me, no.
No, I don't mean carry on helping those individuals, but has that not, over time, those sort of situations... turned you a bit the opposite way?
No.
No?
No, it hasn't, no.
Have you not wanted to turn the opposite way internally and go, I can't fucking deal with this shit anymore?
No, just because of stuff that's happened in early in my life, and I truly believe, I'm here, still breathing. I've had some close calls, shouldn't be even alive. And, I'm still here. There's a reason for me being here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can my best friend get murdered? And there's some of the stuff that I go through, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
Isn't there? I'm not religious.
But is there a deeper meaning beyond that?
Is there a deeper meaning? And I do like to question that. So,
I do.
I don't...
But why? Why are you still here and they're not?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Why
not you?
Yeah. And then I'll look at like my mate... Ryan, he was a much better person than me.
Yeah.
I was a scallywag, a little bit. No, I wasn't like a little scamp or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But I wasn't as nice as him. He's not here, I am. How does that work? Do you know what I mean?
I do.
So with my mentality is, I'm genuinely real about when I say this. I'm definitely going to be helping a lot of people, and I like to stay in a way naive. You know what I mean? And just keep on doing what I'm doing. If I get shit on, I get shit on. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to break me. You're not going to break me. You're not going to break my soul. You know what I mean?
Still gonna
I'm still going to try being me and try and help.
Yeah.
And do good things, and whatever happens along the way happens along the way. I'm not going to hold grudges.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold anything inside me. I can go out when I'm gone and say I tried to do what I wanted to do the best way that I thought I could do, and if I could have helped somebody, or when I do help people, or if I couldn't help them, I tried. If you shit on me, so what?
That's a different thing.
You ain't killing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not attacking me.
Yeah.
You're just doing things that are a mental side of it, if you like.
I've spoke about this with the other lads as well, and it's more a reflection of that person doing that shit to you than it is on yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You'll always have people shit on you.
Constantly.
Always have it, but it comes with life. And I just like it's life.
Yeah,
it's life.
And I like the simplicity of the way you've just said it. Like, because I overanalyze a lot of things, and I'm always asking for the why and the what. But like you just said, it's just fucking life.
It's fucking.
And no matter what you do, where you are in life, you're always going to get people that are going to want to shit on you.
You're going to want to shit on you. You're not going to get. People that like they're not going to understand your personality, the way that you talk. People might listen to this and say, "Oh, they swear," or they do all this and all that. Well, if we're not your cup of tea, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Let's not be. I get that.
And if people are intrigued and listen, and my main thing for me here is if we can inspire others to push in life. There's certain things that our network of people that we are involved with and stuff like that. A lot of people don't know what we know.
Yeah.
And all they know is what they've been taught.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
Yeah.
Which we all went there in the end. But we accepted what was taught was wrong.
Yeah.
But then if we can accept what is wrong and then correct what we know or what have meant to have known all of our life, and then go down the whole new route with changing the complete mindset to then making something of yourself, a nice successful business or whatever it is, to then someone say who's normal, I don't want to sort of categorise it like that, but somebody that doesn't think and at that next level, that you can do it. You know what I mean? I think it should be about inspiring people.
Yeah.
Especially from something like, this podcast. If you can inspire others, if people don't like listening, who cares? But if
ain't going to be for everyone,
if
mate.
something that you say resonates with somebody and that gave them the kick up the butt,
Just one person.
just one, you've changed one person's life because you've now opened up their eyes to something,
Yeah.
and then you've done something great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've done something great. Because how many are just Joe blogs out there are interested in helping other people?
Not many.
Or getting themselves out there like we do. Get on the Facebooks, get on the socials. We're not boasting.
No.
We're not doing anything like that. We're just putting ourselves out there.
I think boasting's a funny thing, really, because I think the person that's obviously sitting there saying, "Oh, look at them, they're boasting." Like, why are they boasting? Like, they've done an element of work to get to where they are. Does that not give them a fucking right?
I'm the sort of person like don't when there are people who have got them opinions, like I'll take everybody now for who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could have that personality that my personality just doesn't connect with.
Yeah.
But I understand that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Like I don't hate you for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll never judge anybody.
That's quite a mature way of looking at it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Everybody's different. If we were the same,
Yeah.
we'd all be fucking boring.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's horses for courses, isn't it?
Yeah, and something I learnt through Nick Starb.
I've got him coming on here.
Have you?
Yeah, in a couple of weeks.
I love Nick.
I've only met him a couple of times.
He's a top
yeah,
man.
No, he seems
honestly.
like a nice guy.
I've really connected with Nick.
Yeah.
Romford boy, so he's
Yeah,
from
he's Essex lad, isn't he?
Essex, yeah. But he delves. He obviously teaches, the elite sales.
Yeah.
But you really go into the therapy, like the brain side of things,
the psychology.
Psychology, that's the word. Sorry,
yeah.
I just
that's all right.
Yeah, told you my IQ. Sometimes
all right,
it takes
mate.
a while.
Listen, mate.
So when he goes into the psychology and he's really deep, digs deep into all the personalities and how he categorizes the personalities.
Yeah.
There's like 4 different personalities. And when you learn what it is that he's saying, it also shows you the ones that clash with each other.
Yeah.
So you'll know, say, if you're, aggressive, progressive or something, you'll have loads of different categories about yourself, and you can pinpoint that sort of your personality.
Your disc profile.
Out of the 4. And then you'll realise, like, somebody who is, like, really upfront, like me,
Yeah.
if somebody's harmonic, really slow, calm, just relaxed all the time, and then someone like me comes in like, jib, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
I ain't that person's cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah.
So again, the whole being end all is like, I get now how people are, and if they're going to have their comments on things, and they're going to question you and all that stuff. That's just their personality. That's just them.
I get that. I get that. It's so many different people out there, and I think as long as you can take what you want to take from it and use it in a good way, about however you want to use it, it's all down to the individual, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, any element of negativity, I'm very good at shutting down.
That's a skill. I think.
I've been able. Well, things that you go through, you learn how to block things out now.
Yeah.
But when people are talking, in a positive way, or it's something that's interesting, and I would take it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's a conversation about something that I have no interest in at all, I will find it hard to sort of stay awake.
Engage.
Yeah.
I'm a bit like that though. I mean, but
I end up saying no, no.
Not everything's
and
going to
giving
engage
the answer to what they're saying
you're just
to
nodding
me.
like, are you a wanker? yeah, I am. Yeah. No, I totally get that, mate. I totally get that. So I'd like to rewind a little bit, really.
Okay.
And I want to know, where does your drive come from? Like the drive to want to succeed. And I don't want the cliche answer, like for my family, for my kids, for my wife. No. Where does the drive come from? Like, you know, if you could go back to, you know, teenage Jamie.
There's a few reasons.
Go on, elaborate. I want to hear. Yeah.
Right. So, you know, obviously, from being in school, being misunderstood.
Yeah. How did that look for you? Being misunderstood in what way?
Just not understood, like teachers wise. You know, I had no interest in school.
None
whatsoever.
Not even in like other stuff like PE.
No, maths I was great at.
Okay.
Yeah.
That fucking surprises me. Don't take that the wrong way.
No. Maths, I was just a natural. That was my granddad teaching me maths.
Okay.
And my granddad used to have me like mixing up cement and doing all sorts at 6 years old. It's probably against the law now, but yeah.
Not on my side, it's not.
Yeah, but you know, going through school, getting kicked out of schools and kicked out, and then the sort of first benchmark as a reason to what's giving me my drive was when I was in senior school in the first year, and I was a problem for teachers, but they didn't respect me, so I didn't respect them. Yeah, and that was the problem.
Two-way street, isn't it?
Yeah, two-way street, and I've got ADHD, and you know, what I mean, I'm 100 mile an hour. I am I'm an headache for anyone at 6 o'clock in the morning and all, because I'm up dancing and raving, mate. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's when I'm alive. And
raring.
So we know when I said to you, I get up like 4:30 in the morning. That's why I get shit done.
I always wondered. I was like, how because I've tried it, and like, I'm up early. I'm normally up by 5:30, but 4:30. I tried it, and I was like, I fucking can't do it.
But I realised that's when I'm alive.
Yeah,
I'm awake.
That's the best of you.
Yeah. So school's not knowing what to do with me. They sent me to psychiatrists. Got my mum to agree and my dad and all this stuff. But you know, it makes you feel shit.
Of course it does.
Like, because you've got something wrong with you or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Especially at a young age where you don't actually understand what's going on.
You're sending an 11, 12-year-old boy to
a fucking shrink.
Yeah, a shrink. Well, that only lasted 3 sessions, and she'd had enough of me and all. Straight
really?
up, I swear to you. Yeah. I mean, the last one, like, I remember she said to me, she was like, if you had 3, like, because I was a kid anyway, but I didn't want to be spoken to like a kid. And I always remember she said, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? And I went, what are you fucking asking me that for? Said, like, I ain't got time to answer shit like this, you know what I mean? And I remember my mum slapping me up the back of the head, like, don't you be rude and all this. And they're trying to give me tablets and telling me not to drink fizzy drinks and all this stuff. And I didn't do none of that. I just carried on doing me. I'll always do me.
Yeah, well, mate, I love that. I love that.
And then, so, you know, coming out and getting to the end of school, you know, no grades. Because the last year of senior school on one of the school, I actually weren't at school for the whole of year 8.
Really?
Whole of year 8, I didn't even go to a school. No school could take me.
So what's that, age 12?
Yeah, 12
roughly?
to 13, yeah. And the last half a year of that year 8, I was actually in a half-day school, which was brilliant, right? Because they let us, like, take apart car engines, build
much
tables.
More practical.
Oh, mate, they let us smoke.
Yeah.
We were smoking at 12, 13, you know what I mean? I don't condone that, but yeah, we was. And they treated us how we wanted to be treated. Do you know what I mean? That was probably the best school life I ever had, but it was only a few months.
When do you ever get that sort of treatment? I mean, really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that. I mean, my experience at school was a bit similar in the sense that I feel like they gave up on me.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to handle me.
No, they don't know. They don't.
But why should they?
No, that's what I mean. It's not their. It's
not their fault. I mean,
they only need to know how to teach.
Yeah, and I kind of they're not mental health workers at the end of the day, and their job is to teach en masse. And I think to really drill down and try and understand each individual student and their problems and what that presents is fucking hard.
100%.
How are you supposed to do that en masse?
No. No.
But isn't that then down to the fundamentals of how they teach and what they're teaching?
100%. But certain things ain't going to be allowed to be taught to people, are they? That's the thing.
You know, we can digress.
I
into
know.
that a little bit later, but you know, there's a lot of things that are going on at the moment, especially in the education system, and what's going on in front of us, in front of our own eyes.
Yeah, well,
it's a crazy world we live in right now, Jamie. Would you not agree?
Yeah. But I mean, you say that. I mean, I know nothing really, other than the first time I've realised about something shit going on was being in the hospital all night and all morning this morning with my wife. I literally do. When I say this, I'll block it all out.
Really?
You asked me what's going on in the world, I couldn't tell you.
Current affairs ain't your thing?
None of it. And whatever it is, I'm just so focused on me. I am so focused on me.
That's not a bad thing, mate.
I live in my bubble, and my bubble's lovely.
External influence can have a massive bearing on your decision making, how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're,
can.
you know, not that I'm, you know, I think about the war that's going on in Ukraine and all that sort of stuff, and you know, it doesn't consume me, but I don't, you know, I think about it, but I don't watch the news updates. I don't really give a shit, and that's going to sound really bad, but I don't. Like, you know, what I care about is my life and my kids and how.
That's all you've got to care about.
Yeah, is that selfish?
No, it's not selfish. Because you're going to do other things as well. You do other things as well, but you can't change the world.
No.
You know, we was just talking about helping others. You know what I mean? You can help wherever you can, but they're closer to home, or, you know, bigger charities and things like that. If you can do that, that's great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, you know, you can't change the world and all the other stuff with it. There's just no point in knowing about it. It just gives you the hump.
Yeah, it does, and you know, maybe I'm probably guilty of sometimes letting myself consume that and thinking that I can change the fucking world, and it hurts me when you realise that you can't, or you probably could, but is it really where you want to be and what you know?
One step at a time.
Yeah,
one step at a time. Do what you can, one step at a time, and that is the most. You know, so we was talking about this, I think, earlier. You know, not looking too far ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to focus on yourself and your family and the things that you're doing.
I think looking further ahead and making plans for the future is something that personally I've always struggled to do, and I think mainly that's for me. I don't know if you can relate. I'm pretty sure that you can, but due to my mental health experiences, where when I was going through those dark times, I genuinely didn't believe that I would be alive past my sort of 25th, 30th birthday. I didn't think I'd see 30 at 18.
Yeah, pretty much the same, mate.
I kind of hoped I wouldn't. If in a way, sometimes there was times where I genuinely, you know, didn't see a way out of it.
No, definitely not. No, I definitely never saw any light. And you know, I think probably 36 years. I'm 40 this year. 36 years of my life was just complete darkness. It's you know, when I started to learn about mindset and personal development.
That's when it changed.
Changed. I'm a whole new beast.
Yeah, and I get that because I was speaking to Ibrahim earlier and we were talking about your mind and what you've been through at a young age, and I think your self-preservation tool as such, where your mind, like you just said, a lot of it's a blur. Like for me, when people say, "Oh, you know, what was your childhood like?" and I can remember the good bits as such, but the rest of it, like from the bad stuff that happened and the negativity that I was surrounded by in my family life and what I then went and done after with the drugs and all that sort of stuff, it's a fucking blur. And it was a painful time. I remember that much. I remember it being a really psychologically painful time.
100%. And I was actually having this conversation with, about back in the day with my wife on the way home from hospital this morning. She was. I pulled up to a McDonald's. I needed to get something to eat. And, she was saying about, I'd love to just go back.
Fucking hell.
I would never want to go back.
Yeah, shit.
Ever.
Go back to what?
Oh, no.
Go back to, what did she mean?
Like, go back, go and have fun. We should go out and have a bit of fun. Like, mate, you can have fun now.
Do we not have fun now?
Oh, like...
I'd take that offensively.
But I wouldn't want to go back. And it's like some of the youngsters that work with me and stuff like that. You know, that belief that you've got to experience that young life.
Yeah.
Go out and have fun.
You've got to enjoy yourself.
Like, fuck that. Because you're going to be more wiser when you're older. Enjoy your life when you're older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you've got more experience.
Yeah, don't just go hell for leather on enjoying yourself, because you'll forget.
Come out of school and just go into it while you've got all that energy, all that strength to go.
And your resilience.
Your resilience.
Yeah.
Where you
don't care about what people think.
You've got a big old pair of balls on you, and you know you're going to go, and then go enjoy your life.
Would you agree that your balls shrink as you get older?
Yeah, definitely.
Not obviously, well, they do physically, I guess, as well, but metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, no, they do.
They shrink.
You get nervous.
Risk of when you've had kids.
You do. You get more like, it's like when I used to race motocross.
Yeah.
You know, if I was going to hit a jump on a
going to hit it hard.
And then as I got towards the end of my motocross riding,
a bit like,
oh mate, I shit myself on some of them. You know what I mean?
Like, your bottles.
You're thinking about it because you've got your family, you got your mortgage or whatever.
Yeah, you hurt yourself. You're fucked.
That's what you're thinking. That's where you've got all of this. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not a believer of enjoying your life while you're young.
Just going.
When you say enjoy your life while you're young, I think that's a fucking stupid idea. Because
I suppose it goes a bit deeper than that to actually say, okay, well, I'm not. What is that enjoyment that you're talking about? Is that like you know? Because I'd say there's no harm in enjoying yourself when you're young, and when you haven't got those responsibilities like having kids, and then you haven't got to pick your phone up to your wife when she's wondering where you are because you haven't been home for a day or two. I'm not, I kind of think there's a time and a place in life to do those things.
Yeah.
Like if you're an older man, like, or not older, but like me and you, we've got kids, you got family, you got responsibilities, not saying that my missus don't let me go out, because if I wanted to do something, she'd let me do it and say, yeah, fine. But is there not a time and a place in your life to be doing certain things, i.e. when you're young, is that not the right time to be going out and having good times?
Yeah, I mean, from my experience, and the enjoy yourself while you're young, when that saying would mean go out party, get smashed, and just
pretty much that's what most people
waste
mean.
your fucking life away every week.
Yeah,
you live by
live for the weekend.
Yeah, you run out of money over the weekend, and you're waiting to get paid again.
That's, the next Friday, doing it all over again.
That's what I mean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't believe in that at all.
No, I want to say I quite agree in a way. But like I said, I agree that there should be a time and a place for things. And, for instance, I've got two young uns now, 3 and 1. Take me back 15 years. I was going out from Friday to Friday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't have a fucking rest day. You know what I mean? I was fucking hardcore session, day in, day out, every day of the week.
I went out once, Christmas Eve. I was living with my mum's. I went out Christmas Eve. I didn't come back till New Year's Day.
That's what I'm saying.
I opened up my Christmas presents New Year's Day. My mum went mental.
Yeah, mate, that's a common occurrence. Mate, I was partying. Very similar.
It's all shit.
But would you do it now?
No way.
That's what I'm saying to you. So is that time when you did do it the right time to have done it?
No, there's no
right time to go out and do that. Is that what you're saying?
Just don't do it. In my experience, there's more fun chasing your dreams and doing things that you want to do. I'm having fun.
Would you consider yourself to have an addictive personality?
100%.
So, okay, I'm the same. Your personality trait of being an addict, then.
And I was an addict.
Yeah, I was 100%. Would you not say that in itself was the problem, that you didn't have a limiter, that it's okay to go out and have a good time if you were able to stop it at that limiter? But the fact that you wasn't able to stop it.
No, I wasn't. No.
And I wasn't.
Yeah. And the people that did go out and just had a nice drink, went home and had a kebab.
Cheeky half gram, I won't go too far.
Or even without.
Yeah.
They're the ones that I were like, well done to you.
Yeah.
Well done to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be going out on a night and then shoveling an 8th up me nose.
And not seeing anyone for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't no.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to say that in moderation, is it okay to go out and enjoy yourself at a young age? Or are you saying that it's totally wrong?
I'm saying it's totally wrong. I'm saying it's totally wrong. I'm saying fuck going out, partying, any of that, right?
Yeah.
Build.
Well, you can get enjoyment out of other things. We're not saying that enjoying yourself is just drug taking and drinking booze.
That's just from the experiences that we've had. Like
yeah.
Other people could be listening to this and they're not even
done drugs.
I mean, I come from somewhere where the town was voted the most unsociable town in the country one year. You know what I mean? Like, no hope.
Yeah.
So you got to think the people that I'm around. And that's just my experiences. It's not everybody else's. So when we're talking about this, about living your life and enjoying yourself while you're young. And I'm saying don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm saying don't do it because the way I'm looking at enjoying yourself while you're young is partying every weekend, raving, getting out your nut.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's because that's our perception.
Yeah, that's just our perception.
If someone was to say to you, well, actually, Jamie, I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
I never have. And enjoying myself to me is going away with my mates for the weekend or travelling.
Perfect.
So that's not wrong.
So it's not wrong.
So what you're saying...
Not being normal. That's normal to me.
That's normal. Oh, I don't like that word. So, what you're saying is that, you wouldn't advocate doing drugs to a young person.
No.
Like, I'd never sit there and say, yeah, fucking going, brilliant. But I would sit there and say, and I'll be honest, that I had some really good times. They weren't all bad. Can you sit there and say that?
Yeah, they might have been good, but I still wouldn't want to do them.
I'm not saying you should condone it. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I had some good times. So for me to sit there, like when someone says to me, "Oh, you done drugs? You've done it." I can't do nothing. But if I didn't be honest with that, I'm a hypocrite because I did have some. We
can all sound a bit hypocritical because we're sometimes going against what we've actually done.
Yeah,
that is hypocritical.
But you're learning, aren't you?
But we are learning. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I just, when you said about you've had good times, of course you had good times. But if I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have even had them good times.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have even got myself in a position there to have them good times.
Yeah. And I think the reason really behind, those good times compared to the bad ones were probably quite out of balance, really. Because although I had good times, the real reason why I was getting off my face all the time and doing what I was doing, and I call drug addiction a form of self-harm, because I think if you're consciously, excessively putting stuff into your body, with the real reason behind it being that you want to escape a certain reality, I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I was doing.
That's exactly all I was doing.
Yeah, the good times.
It's trauma.
The good times might have happened because you might have been in a particular night with a particular group of people where you might be having fun during that 4-6 hour period. Yeah. But then you take yourself out of that scenario. You take yourself home on the come down when you're on your own, and then you're sitting there doing you're doing the gear on your own for the next 3 days, and you're fucking twitching the curtains and ignoring your phone and not talking to your mates and all that sort of stuff.
It's horrible.
That's the dark end of it.
So horrible.
Yeah, it is.
I never want to do that again. Never want to go back to that.
What pushed you into that place?
Obviously I was around it.
Was it solely bad decision making that put you there?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I was always in the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
I was one of them lads. I was one of the lads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was part of that. You know what I mean? I dealt it. I dealt it as well.
You made your own bed and laid in it, sort of thing.
Yeah. And these are like really early teenage sort of years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like again getting back to where we said that what drives me. You know what I mean? This is where we've had the psychiatrist side of things and stuff, and then leaving school, you've got people going university and college and stuff. Like, what do you do? What do you become? I'll become a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Because that's the easy way.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't, because you get your arse handed to you when you get caught. You know what I mean? But it's easy to get into if you're surrounded by that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Is that almost saying, like, see, I used to think when I was going through my bad patch and, doing this, that and the other for 6-7 years of my life, 8 years of my late teens, early 20s, I used to say to people, and even after I stopped doing the drugs all the time, people say, fucking hell, why'd you do it? And I'm like, I used to use my dad dying as a reason. I used to say, oh yeah, my dad died, I struggled with it.
Was that the reason though?
It didn't help, right?
Or did you just love it?
I loved it, mate. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I fucking loved it.
You loved it when you got it up your nose.
Not just, I love getting out of my face, mate.
Yeah, but when you got that feeling.
Yeah.
Because you got that, you don't care about anything.
No.
There's nothing on your shoulders.
Nothing.
Like all the weight that was ever on your shoulders.
Shit.
You don't give a shit. And that's the bit that you're chasing.
I think that's what I liked. And I did like that. And no one's ever asked me that before. Like, did you just love it?
Yeah.
And now I've sat here and thought about it, actually.
I did.
In the cold light of day, and you've just said to me, did you just love it, though?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I fucking did.
Yeah.
And that was the problem.
Yeah.
That I loved it too much and it hated me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then I started like using it like to feel better about myself. If I was having a shit day, I'd be like, oh, fuck me, I need to do this or that. I'd do that thing or whatever it was. And
you were building, I felt like, you know, it's when you're doing it, you're taking away, because you are always going to be mentally, you know, there's a lot of people struggling. If you're in a dark place, you can't even, you might not even be able to pinpoint what it is that's putting you in that place.
Yeah.
Even though it's an addiction along with that. But, you know, if you're in that, you're creating, you've got your guard up, but everybody sees you. Everyone sees you all happy and everything else. Yeah. And it's a front on your own behalf. Yeah. That's what mine was, you know what I mean? When people see us, if they see me back in the day or talk about me back in the day, he was proper funny, he was lively. And
centre of the party.
But trust me, I struggled.
Mate, I was the same.
I was in a dark place.
That's almost like saying, like, I bet you at school you were that, like, I mean, I know you said you struggled with school, but looking back, were you like the class clown sort of type?
Yeah. Funny as fuck.
Yeah. Everyone laughed at you.
100%. Yeah, I made everyone laugh.
Yeah, you thought they were laughing with you.
Yeah.
But looking back, I was exactly the same, mate. I wanted to be the loud one. Oh, look at Robbie, fucking hell, he's fucking, look at that cunt doing that. I wouldn't do that. I was that kid. Yeah. You know what I mean? It sounds similar to you.
Yeah.
And I think, why was I like that?
Yeah, exactly that. I don't get why I was like that, you know what I mean? And I always envied the nice people. I always like seeing they're doing good, and you know the way. It
was always harder for you to do that.
I wanted to be that.
Yeah, I wanted it, but then I felt like I couldn't be it.
Yeah, I couldn't be it. You know what I mean? And you know, somebody sort of I would aspire to be would be like my father-in-law. You know, he's the most nicest person on this planet.
Normal.
I love him. Yeah. Honestly, I fucking love him. Yeah. And you know, I'll probably learn a bit from him.
That's good that you can draw that from other experience sources and use that in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to ask you a question now, and I don't know.
Mate, you fire away.
It's hard because there's been the same sort of response I've got to this from a few people, but I don't think yours is going to be the same. I think you're going to be honest with me here. What is, if you could pinpoint it, I know it's hard and we don't like to live with regret, but if you could pinpoint something or a time or a decision that you made, what's your biggest regret?
Biggest regret?
I mean, like you know, I will say that you're probably like me and say, well, I don't regret much because it's made me who I am.
No, I do regret a lot.
Oh, exactly. Well, that's what I want to hear. So what's the biggest thing that you could really pinpoint and say, yeah, I regret that. I regret doing that or not doing that maybe. Something you didn't do.
I regret some of the people that I hurt.
Really?
Yeah, fighting.
Yeah.
You know, I've cut a few people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was just my background.
Yeah.
I'm not no tough guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am a lover. I've always have been, but it was like...
In the situation,
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll glass someone before.
Really?
And that's one of my...
What was the context behind that? Was that a bar?
Over a fucking pan.
Really?
At a pool table.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was just pure aggression?
Pure aggression, yeah. And still something that I think about a lot. Yeah.
Does that play on your mind?
That does. Yeah, sad because I've scarred someone's face.
Yeah, and they've got to live with that looking in the mirror every day.
I don't even know his name.
Really?
Don't even know him.
Would you want to?
Not now.
No.
He'd probably kill me. Revenge is sweet. I'm a lover.
Mate, I think that's very noble of you to say. You know, I've done some shitty things to people over the years, and yeah, there's a lot I regret about the way that I treated people and the things that I did. Similar to you.
Because when you're younger, it's just an absolute clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Of what is going on in your head that made you do that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but you got no reason at that age.
No reason. Why is that happening? And I will never be able to tell you.
How old are you at that time?
18.
So fucking hell, you're going back nearly over 20 years.
Yeah, 22 years.
You were a different person then.
100%, yeah. But I was angry.
At what?
probably the system. I don't know. You know
what you were going through.
Yeah, like people doubting you all the time.
Angry at the world.
You ain't gonna, at the world. You ain't gonna end up being this.
Shit, you ain't nothing.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Shit grades, all this stuff.
Generational fucking. I think that gets embedded in people from generations. Just like the way we're brought up and the way that we're told to live and the way that we're taught about what success is and what you need to do to be successful in life. I think that's society that does that to us, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're the sort of person like me that wants to put your head, not scared to put your head above the parapet and be a bit fucking different, because I know that I'm not, and I get the vibe that you're not as well, you know.
No.
I think that's fucking massively important.
Yeah, it's also, you know, when the people you're around, if you're around a load of angry kids and growing up and you're all angry and
it's all a big melting pot, isn't it?
It's just
testosterone flying about.
One big clusterfuck.
Everyone, it's almost like you know, everyone wants to be the fucking alpha male in their group, don't they?
Yeah.
Who's the hilarious?
Yeah.
Who's the one you want to beware of?
Yeah.
I wanted to be that guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I sort of had a reputation. I came from the point of growing up in my dad and my family's shadow. Because of what they were, and I'll say it again, really great people, but like, you know, they were like, you know, a bit different, earned money in certain ways, and I loved that ideology. I bought into that ideology from a young age and thought that I had to be a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, you just said that about your parents and stuff like that. Probably another thing I forgot to say was, you know, my dad, he's old school ICF,
Okay.
West Ham. Hooligans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Went to prison and all that sort of stuff.
So you grew up with that ideology being fed into your head,
thinking he's a tough man, and
So
I'm going to be a tough man, but I'm not.
Did you follow that same path?
Yeah, I didn't get my dad's attention that I needed. My mum protected me from him. They're still together, you know what I mean? I talk to my dad all the time now, but I didn't find out till a later age where I was such a terror.
Yeah.
You know, if my dad had his way, he would have beat the shit out of me. But me, I'm my mum's baby. You ain't touching me.
My mum's
my mum will protect me. Even when I was wrong, she had my back.
Yeah,
she was a godsend, my mum.
You're the apple of her eye. Then.
I'm the apple of her. I'm the oldest out of the three.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was her first, and I think he hit me when I was a proper little kid. And
she had it into.
She was like, "You touch him again, you're fucking gone."
Yeah.
So it didn't really work out.
Yeah, my mum's similar to that. Yeah.
As a mum, she's protecting me, but as a son, you need your dad to. If you need a clip round the ear of somebody with my sort of the way I carried myself, I did need an hiding. I needed my dad, and I needed my dad to teach me right or wrong, and I never had that. I never. You know, my first conversation with my dad, I was like proper conversation. I was 21.
Really?
Yeah. I had a 21st birthday party. We had a big garden party, and someone was in my bedroom looking through my drawers. Someone's come up and told me who it was.
Yeah.
So I filled him in. But
yes, you do.
But my mum was like saying to me, "Dad, get him off him.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, "Well, it looks like he's got this under
He's
control.
all right.
He's under control."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, now all of a sudden my dad's talking to me. So what, you needed me
to show you that?"
Because he's that old school mentality. He'll never change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's my dad. I can't do, you know what I mean? I'm not going to mug him off.
You respect him for being a dad.
Like, look, you are who you are. That's what we spoke about, isn't it? You know what I mean? You are who you are.
But then you can't, as long as you can, I think if you're conscious of what you've been through and what you've learned, and you can sit here and say, yeah, like my dad was that, but that doesn't define me.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. And I'm nothing like him.
But you try to be.
Yeah, I used to when I was younger.
Is that, yeah, but that was for a deeper reason, I think.
I was trying to get attention.
From him.
Yeah, I was trying to get my dad's attention.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do get it.
And my mum stopped that.
That's a good thing, though, isn't it? I think she done you right there, didn't she?
Well, listen, I can't question what my mum was doing. She was protecting her baby boy, and I'm still her baby boy. And
mate, no matter how old you get,
I don't give a fuck how tough, big or tough anybody thinks you are. You're a mummy's boy.
Oh, mate, yeah,
you're
mate,
a mummy's
100%.
boy.
I'm a mummy's boy, 100%.
Yeah.
My real dad was never around. My stepdad, rest his soul, they're both dead now. But my mum is like, you know, we don't always see eye to eye, but that's fine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mum, innit? Like, and whatever, like, no one can say shit about my mum.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
only me.
same.
You know what I mean? If I want to say something out of turn, I've got that sort of relationship with my mum where I can be open like that.
We're lads, right?
Yeah.
And our mums are the ones.
Oh yeah,
Our
mate.
mums.
My mum's put up with some bollocks.
Like my 2 sons, like, you know, they're mummy's boys.
Yeah.
I've lost them.
Have
But
you?
I've got my daughter.
See, I'm the same with my daughter. She's very much a daddy's girl. She's only 3, but
Yes. But, you know, how old's your son?
1.
1, yeah. So you're going to enjoy these first couple of years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it
Bit
goes,
mummy's boy.
he's going to be daddy's boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you'll think, yeah, I've got this under wraps.
Yeah,
yeah, I've got this. And you start thinking, and you're saying to your missus, I've got one up on you. Look, he loves me. My boy, you know, especially Reed, he used to wait at the door, waiting for me to get home from work every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, and now I've lost him forever. He's mummy's boy. You know what I mean? He's
That's what Rose
dad
is like
now,
for
can I have
me.
some money? That's
all they want out of you.
I
innit?
want money for Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I try to have a conversation with him. No. He just, his mum. He'll only listen to his mum.
I love that.
Yeah, so enjoy it while they're young, Rob, the lad.
Yeah, no, I will. I love them both.
But having a daughter, I mean, growing up, you would always, you know, when you were younger and you wanted kids, always be like, as a lad, did you always say, I just want boys?
Hey, I'll tell you.
I don't want.
Mate, me and my missus had an actual argument on the day we found out the sex of my little girl at the scan in the room. Right, I'm sitting there, sonographer's there, we're there, and they tell you what the lady bits looks like on the screen, don't they? Yeah. Before they scan, they're like, right, this is what a knob looks like, which we all know what that looks like. Well, this is what a female's part looks like. So I'm sat there, looking on the screen. I've paid for this, bearing in mind it's not just a normal like run-of-the-mill hospital appointment. I've paid like 60-70 quid for a gender reveal scan, right? There's me sitting there thinking, yeah, I've got a son. Yeah. I've got a fucking son, you know, my prince, I've got a son here. I'm sitting there. Bearing she'd had a miscarriage previously, so our journey hadn't been easy. Like, and both our kids are IVF. So, you know, right. So there's a bit of context there. Yeah. So I'm sat there looking at the screen, Ali's squeezing my hand, and then the woman who's doing the scan has literally just burst out with this excitement and gone, "It's a girl!" And like all this pink stuff's like come up on the screen and that, and I was just like, "No, like no, like you." I'm pretty sure my words were, "Are you sure?" Like,
really?
And my missus looked at me like, as if to say, "Did you just fucking say that?"
Yeah, you.
Because she knew why I said it. And the woman was like, "Yeah, 110%. That there is a girl. It's a girl.
Yeah.
Look, it's a girl." And I was just like, "Okay, cool." And I got literally, I think this is how it went. I got up, didn't even talk to Ali. I just walked out of the room.
Really?
And I did. And
did you have your heart set on having a boy?
Yeah,
you did.
Big time. And
you did.
Yeah, I did massively. And I know there's probably other geezers.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's.
Can I be honest? And I'll say why I felt like that now, looking back. And I think it's because I was scared. Yeah. If I'm honest, if I'm totally truthful, I think it's because I was scared, because I had this idea in my head of how to raise a son and how what a dad and a son should do. Do you get me?
Yeah, cool.
Stereotypical.
Well, what about as well when you were younger and you're talking to your mates and you were having a kid, just like always like, because you're lads, just get me boys. I'm gonna have 3 lads, or I'm gonna have twins, fucking Roddy and Reggie, or something. You know what I mean? Like when you're young and dumb like that. That's that's kind of what it is. But
I was scared.
Probably another reason was kind of there. Do you know what I mean? But I had 2 boys before I had my daughter.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I think with daughters.
It softens you, doesn't it?
It's great.
It is.
Because guess what? When you're getting old and crippled,
they're going to look after you.
The boy, he will stick you in a fucking home.
And take your money off
you.
He
will stick you in a home.
How much have I got in the wheel, Dad?
Like my daughter already looks after me already.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm always in her little beauty parlour having my nails done. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? She's plucking the hairs out me back, and she's always looking after Dad. Like.
I love that. That's the relationship I want with my little girl. And
you will have it.
Yeah, I know.
You will have that.
I've already got it. And my missus always says, "Oh, Rosie's so much closer to you than she is to me." And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Mummy's boys, daddy's girls.
Daddy's girls, yeah, mate. And I'm the one who's got to deal with all of her shit cunt boyfriends when she's older. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I always say? Do you remember Bad Boys 2?
I love that shit.
Right, you know when he turns up, Reggie turns up.
What time's she coming home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
How old's your daughter?
She's 8.
So you've still got her in your grasp at the moment.
Yeah. She's still a little cute, lovely one. But no, don't get me wrong. She is mathy. She's just like me.
They're clever, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's society that makes them grow up fast and what they do now with technology, but I just feel like kids ain't kids now for very long.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Once the technology, once you've got them in that, they're gone.
Mate, my 1.5-year-old son can operate an iPad quicker than, more efficient than I can.
My daughter is doing my TikTok.
Really? Admission. I like that.
Yeah. This is my business TikTok. I don't even know how to use it.
Mate,
and I've got an 8-year-old.
I used to be really good on technology when I was younger, like to the point where one of my old teachers at school said to my mum when I was 12 that I could have gone and done an IT GCSE at the age of 12. And I was good at that time when I was relative to the current shit that we had available technology-wise. But it's come on leaps and bounds in the past 10, 15 years, isn't it? 100%. To the point now where I feel like, when I come and set up in this podcast studio, you can probably see it on the cameras, but there's fucking wires everywhere. It's spaghetti junction in here. And I done music technology as a teenager. So, yeah. I'm a rapper. I used to do rapping and that.
Yeah, I used to MC the drum and bass.
Yeah, so I used to do all this stuff, like the studio stuff was what I used to do. And 15 years ago, you could have put me in this environment and I'd have been like, blah, 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 done.
Yeah.
But I sat here for an hour and a half the other week and I was like, oh my God, like, it's all plug and play as well. It's all fairly straightforward. And I'm just like, fuck, like, I don't know how to do it.
Things are changing so rapidly around you.
You've got to keep sharpening your tools, ain't you?
100%. And I like that, the way that I am. That I am so open to all the new stuff that comes out, and I don't shut nothing down.
No, it's good.
And like again, when I said to you before about being naive, that naivety that I have, and living in my own little bubble, and being open to absolutely everything, is allowing me to try and sort of keep up to date and keep pushing and going. Because how many people do you talk about that think they know it all?
Probably every other person I talk to.
Yeah, like just going around, just people outside of our network.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to have a bloody conversation with these people sometimes? No?
Yeah.
And they get offended by me.
Yeah.
I'll lose people now a lot.
I do.
Just because of the way that I talk.
Yeah.
And I don't talk like I'm big bollocks. I don't. I just talk in general, thinking, well, maybe if I just tell you about something like that and explain this.
I think people, especially people who aren't of your mindset,
that's exactly what it is.
They get scared of that mindset. I think they almost to the point find it intimidating.
Yeah, I think so. I think
because you're so certain about yourself.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
Also there's the passion, the way that you say it.
Yeah, conviction.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen before it's happened.
Yeah.
And people might take that as arrogant.
Yeah, they
which
do.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, I don't.
Like, I know I'm going to succeed, as you know. That you're going to succeed.
Yeah. There's no stopping us. There's no stopping us at all.
Yeah.
And as long as you've got the people with the same mindset, the same drive, everything else around you, how can you fail?
Oh no, I agree.
You can fail, but you're never going to stop.
Yeah.
You're never going to stop.
No.
That mindset there is it can be quite dangerous, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Depends what way you look at it. I think like anything, though. I think however it's channeled, positive or negatively, anything's got the potential to be dangerous. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like too much social media, for instance. I'd say that's quite dangerous. It just depends on how you use it or why you're using it. Which I'll ask you that question in a minute regarding to that. But just to go back onto this sort of, subject of mental health and supporting that and being open about it, which I think is important, I just wanted to say thank you for being honest about your experiences that you've had, because people struggle with that honesty and openness. And I think that's the key to recovery, in my opinion.
It's to talk about it.
It's to open up,
and I used to hold a lot in. I don't know. My missus didn't. After she's probably going to hear stuff on here that I don't even actually talk about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
that's the beauty of this, mate.
That's exactly what it is. I'm comfortable around you, Rob.
Rob,
I'm comfortable with you. I know that you're. You know what I mean. I know. I can relate to you, and that's why. You know what I mean. I was coming at your network events.
Yeah, I appreciate.
I met you at that weekend at the London Gloucester Hotel thing. I saw you up there and you was having a chat, and I thought, I can relate to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I appreciate that.
So, but my God, I don't have no guard now. Like I say, and Ask me it, I'll tell you it.
Say it how you see it.
I'll say it how I see it, you know what I mean? And
No smoke and mirrors.
No. I mean, you know, when people say, you ever think about this? People say they know you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, whether you've grown up with them all your life or whatever, does that give them the right to say that I know you? I think it should be changed to I know of you.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you haven't shared anything that's going on in your mind with them.
Yeah, they only know you from perception.
Yeah, and it don't matter how long you've known that person, even if you've known them. Think there is so much as a man
that goes on in your head.
Goes on in your head that you do not share.
Mate, loads.
So nobody knows me.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I don't even know me.
I don't even know me. I'm still trying to figure it out. And that's deep, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I agree with that.
But yet people, and I would never say that I know that person now. That's my I'm changing it. The way that I think.
The way that you
I don't know you.
Yeah.
I might know you 20 all my life, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've gone through, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's in double figures that I know of people that have killed themselves. I'm like people that I know, properly know.
Yeah.
We've lost to suicide. You know what I mean? And that says it all. You thought you knew them.
Yeah.
You didn't know him.
Well, it's similar because I was living with one of my good friends. I think I was about 19 at the time, and he was a lot older than me. He was probably 30, 36, mid-30s, your age now. I'm going back 15 years. I'd moved out of my house, thought I knew better. And Paddy he was going through his own stuff at the time. He was going through some stuff with his ex-missus, and she wouldn't let him see the kids for whatever reasons. And he was a strong character, big guy like me, didn't let nothing faze me. He was a bouncer, a doorman, big bloke.
Yeah.
On the face of it, you'd think tough guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know he had his demons with the sniff and all that and other stuff. But, and I knew he struggled mentally with not being able to see his children. He really, really struggled. But most men would. Most men. And, mate, I moved back to my mum's. And I think it was like within 4, maybe 5 weeks, he got found hanging from a banister with an extension lead. And, mate, like, I still can't really comprehend it because I never knew to the depths how much he was struggling because he never wanted anyone to know because he didn't tell anyone. And that's like you just said.
That was my rock bottom when I made a noose.
Really?
Yeah, that was my rock bottom. You know what I mean? I couldn't even tell the wife and talk to it, but I got one friend that I did talk to about it, and I'm glad I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Well done, mate.
Yeah. That's probably that changed it all.
How long ago was that?
4 years ago.
See, that's not even that long ago.
No. You still struggle because I think as well, what happened with me was, when I got made redundant.
Is that what sparked it off?
Well, I chose to have redundancy because I wanted to do something new.
Voluntary, you see.
Voluntary, sorry, this was about 3 years ago actually. So, and I wanted to do something myself. I was in corporate for 18 years.
Yeah.
And I chose to have I chose the redundancy because I was just basically getting used there as a stepping stone. People coming in, I'm training them up.
Yeah.
And then they're going in and getting above me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this.
You just scapegoat.
Yeah, like, how is this even happening? So I took it and then, boom, COVID came. COVID, yeah. Now, if you're going from PAYE
to nothing,
right, that the system wasn't set up to give me furlough, to give me anything.
Yeah. You were like that in that grey area.
I've got a mortgage, wife and kids, right? I'm out of work, COVID, everything shut down. My college shut down halfway. And what we got was £300 a month.
Fucking hell.
For first 3 months, they gave us £700 a month.
Yeah.
Then
how the fuck are you supposed to survive on that?
£300 a month. My kids eat that easy.
Yeah.
Without me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's without clothing them.
I was having to. So what I did, I was trying to survive. And my sister's ex, he's got a company, a skip company. Well, I've got a load of room out the back of mine. I told you.
Yeah.
Just get a big skip out there and I was going to do rubbish runs with my van, just trying to make it, just trying to get a bit of money in. I was just trying to survive. I just felt I was proper failing my family because my money all dried up. And all that. And I literally, I made the noose. I was going to do it in the storeroom. And before I did it, I cried my fucking eyes out. And I was just like, I don't even really know what stopped me doing it. Other than, I was thinking about the kids. I had a letter written. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then that was it. Something changed. I was already elevating myself to levels, but that happened in the middle of it. Just, you don't want to fail your family.
Nah, of course not. Fucking hell.
Like, you're a man, you're taking it on. You're the provider.
Yeah.
And those days might go to work and everything else, but ego, pride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're failing them.
Yeah, it's hard, mate. I've I've sort of felt like that recently, really. I mean, like with how much I've gone into development and really put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak, in that respect, a little bit, and taken my eye off the ball with my construction business and other things that I was doing, and put my all into being developing and my own personal development. It's taken my wage away, which I was so used to for so long. I was earning good money. I had like 20, 30 blokes working for me. I was earning good cash. And because I've stopped doing that and I've started to focus on more of what I actually want to be doing, it's taken that money away from me. And at the moment, the money's there. I've invested into what I've got going on. But because I haven't got that weekly or monthly cash flow coming in, I feel like I'm fucking failing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, because I'm in development now. But, like, anyone out there that's involved in new build development will know.
It's not money straight in your pocket.
No, it's long game.
Of course it is.
You could get a plot of land, get it through planning, and then not actually get the cash or the profit out the back end for 12 months, 24 months.
It could take time.
Could take longer than that.
Yeah.
Could take longer than 2 years. So where I've got into development, because it was the natural progression from me from going into running my own construction business into new build. It was what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've overexposed myself in a way.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, it is, and it's okay because I'm aware of that fact that I'm overexposed, and I'm not just like got the blinkers on.
Yeah.
And I'm not like head down, arse up.
No, you're not.
Not aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware that I'm exposed, so I guess it's, in a way, I suppose I want to call it calculated risk. I always knew there was going to be a pinch point.
Yeah.
I always knew there was going to be a bottleneck before I got the result.
Yeah.
I.e. the money and the freedom and whatever. I always knew there was going to be a bottleneck where it was going to be like, right, it's all or nothing now. This time is going to be hard, but push past that. That's when the good things come. Yeah. That's sort of what's kept me going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think what you're doing though, Rob, is great. Getting yourself out there.
I've got to keep pushing me.
I mean, you was talking about your business is on the back burner, yeah? Like, I know so many people, yeah? If I wanted to start a business, like a plumbing business around my way, I know that I would do good.
Yeah.
Well, not good. I don't call running a business, trade business, good anyway.
It's fucking hard work.
Well, I just don't, like, you know what I mean? People like my missus and that, she's like, why don't you just go and start up your own plumbing business? Why you got to go and do development?
Yeah.
And why have you got to do this? Why are you going so like it? And I'm like, I know what it's like to run I haven't ran a trade business, but I know what it's like because I've worked for the people.
It's a high pressure, stressful fucking
The
job.
rewards ain't good enough for me, and I will not be satisfied. I
Yeah.
work for a building firm.
Yeah.
But we do everything. I get to do everything.
Yeah.
If I was just doing plumbing every day, I'd be bored shitless.
Yeah.
And I did that. You know what I mean?
I think the money out of like being, unless you're at a huge corporate level, a massive level, big scale, I think the money in owning a construction business or the benefits of owning or running a construction business are long gone.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it going? You know, what's easier, getting development and going over the line, or making a massive mega tradie business?
I'd get a development all day.
It's easier.
All day, yeah.
and you know,
even though it's difficult,
the work that you've got to do to get your company to such
the brand, and you've got to sustain it, and you've got to have. I mean, I think having people that work for you as well, especially in the construction sector, when you've got workers, tradies working for your business, it's fucking. They're really hard to deal with, man.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you're finding them hard people, the right people as well, isn't it?
Well, that's another battle, you know. And then they're not.
But it's the same with development, isn't it? You're trying to find the same
good
the good tradies. But if you're weighing out the risks and the rewards and stuff like that, like
oh, mate, yeah, development all day long. That and property. I mean, like that, you know, definitely all day long.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is why I kind of think. Well, no, I know. Like I'm actually, we know when we were saying about people, I know at height, like not a good IQ and all this sort of stuff. I'm actually smarter than what I thought I was.
Yeah, I am.
Because I didn't go down that route.
Yeah.
I knew there was something else.
I'm a firm believer in that you don't have to be academically educated to be intelligent.
No way.
Because a lot of what they teach in schools, apart from the fundamentals, is bollocks anyway.
Of course it is. No, listen, all you need, and I say this to the youngsters that I work with and stuff, I say, listen, you don't need to know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah? What you need is the eighth wonder of the world. Leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage. If you got something that if you want to build a skyscraper, just go find the people that you need to put together.
That can do it and just orchestrate it.
Just orchestrate it. And you won't even need no money.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like,
you read Rob Moore's book, Life Leverage?
Yeah, I love it.
It's a good book, isn't it?
Fucking brilliant.
Just make everyone else do it for
I'm
you.
going to read it again. I'm going to read it again and again and again.
I love it.
I just, to have some time back, because I mean, I have obviously where I've been, I was a photographer. I had a photo booth business.
Did you?
Yeah, I ran photo booths, did the wedding, did the boxing.
Yeah.
And then I worked corporate at the same time. I'm working like 3-4 different jobs. I was 7 days a week. Like it's night and day.
Yeah.
It takes its toll on you.
Does.
I didn't leave corporate to pursue the other businesses, and stayed in my comfort zone now, and then like jogged them on because I'm burnt out. I was burnt out.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the leverage and stuff like that. Like, I want to make more time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I want to do because obviously me and my missus want to adopt. That is
really
100%. Yeah. I've had the snip knowing that I'm going to adopt.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I had it.
Why do you want to adopt? Is that another?
I want to help some children.
Part of your giving
I love
back?
helping. Helping the children, man. I'm all about the children.
I love that.
The children are probably like my main, and homeless.
I love that shit, man.
They're like the people. I mean, I used to earn a lot of money, obviously doing all these different jobs. But I'd go London on a night out. I'd have a bag in my pocket. I'd come back with none. There's no way I'd drunk £1,000 worth of drink. I know that I was giving it out to everyone, to the homeless.
Yeah.
Like, and I would literally stop, talk to them.
Yeah,
I
want to
know. I want to know.
I'm like that.
My missus is the same. You know what I mean? I mean, even a couple of years ago, we were struggling. You know what I mean? My last 20 quid.
Yeah,
just gave it away. That's
the sort of person.
I don't say that to be
a big I am. It's just the person you are.
That is honestly the person that I am. I would rather just give it to you. Do you know what I mean? We were in the hospital last night, and there was a poor geezer in there. He's got a big suitcase, got nowhere to stay, and he's just trying to find a little bit to sleep in where everybody is.
Yeah.
And the security like kicking him on the suitcase. Come on, you can't sit there. Can't sit there.
Yeah.
I ended up having his back and said, listen, go in that toilet down the end, sneak down there, I'll keep him occupied, lock yourself in that toilet and go and get your sleep. You know what I mean? And that's what we did last night, and I got him a cup of tea and all. And,
you're a good man.
Mate, that was my good moment, know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the stuff that makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. Like, I'm not chasing the penny.
Yeah.
Everything that I do is not for the penny. Because I've had money. You know what I mean? I would have around 10 grand a month in cash.
Yeah.
I had shoe boxes.
Yeah.
And things I used to do.
Yeah, same.
But I lost it all.
Yeah. I didn't mean fuck all, really.
It hurt me. It did really hurt me. Because I love money.
Yeah.
I love having it around me. But it ain't my be and end all. Do you know what I mean? I just want it there.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a safety blanket for a lot of things, isn't it?
Yeah, but when I lost it all, I needed to think and think about what went wrong. You know what I mean?
Where did it go wrong?
Yeah, where did it go wrong? Now, don't get me wrong. I built my bar and I, built I've got a lot of stuff to show for it.
Yeah.
Wasting a lot on holidays and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think holidays are a waste of money.
Yeah, I can't say. I'm a bit half and half on that. Really, I like going away and I like getting out of the norm.
Yeah,
and breaking the routine sometimes, because I think I need that sometimes, because I'm like so work orientated.
Yeah,
I have to force myself to take myself out of that.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, when I'm saying about it is, if I was back then getting in debt, or whatever,
just to do that,
but yeah, no, I was obviously still not going to say no to holiday.
Yeah, I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
There's just other important things on your list.
Yeah, there's stuff
priorities.
That's well more important to me than but that's
Spanking
obviously
money,
losing money now.
Yeah,
you know, this is what I'm getting at. I know what I need to be using my money for, and then I'm still learning financial literature, so I love it.
I'm still, mate. The thing is, one of the main things they fucking don't teach us in school is how to manage money.
Yeah,
and how to survive.
Yeah,
do they?
Yeah. The one thing that I remember, was it? I think it was Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Yeah. One thing that stuck with me, and I read this a few years ago. The poor work for money.
Yeah.
And for the rich, money works for them.
Yeah, mate, definitely.
And I would just...
You want your money, earning your money.
I had that money, I was just spending it. No wonder I didn't have it.
Yeah, because all you're doing is that.
I was just spending it. And stuff that wasn't going to make me money. I didn't put the money to work.
You're spending it on liabilities.
Liabilities. I did not put that money to work. And then stuff like that was like a massive wake-up call.
If I'd have known that when I was 18...
Mate, devastating.
I know it devastating, mate. I'd have been like gone clear by now, I think.
Yeah, no, and I'd love youngsters to just
listen to
this fucking what we're telling you, man. Like from experiences, like both of us,
Boom.
We've been bang on the gear.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We've wasted a lot of our lives away. You know what I mean, and none of it's fucking good.
See, that's where because we've got this has flowed really nicely today. I'm fucking happy with that. We haven't stopped. No awkwardness.
You won't stop me.
I love it. I love it. But we have got to wrap it.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna ask you to say now is, if there's one piece, I know you just started to do it then, but if there's one piece or a bit of advice you can give someone that's currently experiencing some of the things or one of the things that we've just spoken about, i.e. mental health, drugs, alcohol, no motivation, determination, whatever it is, whatever they're struggling with, what is the advice you would give someone?
So basically, every single one of them categories has got its own, you know, and I've struggled with all sorts of them, you know what I mean? But, you know, if you are struggling with motivation, get on YouTube with the motivational videos. Yeah. I love them. Yeah. I do.
Read books, educate.
Yeah, get yourself on the mindset, learn about mindset, take it and really run with it.
Yeah,
you need that shit. You know what I mean? The motivation.
Definitely.
If it's something that you feel lost and you know you don't know where to go, just try something. Yeah. But if you're lost and you got nothing in the tank, you do need a plan. You do need a plan. You need something to follow. Yeah. You need something. You need reasons why.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I've got all my reasons.
Just bumbling along doing things because it doesn't. I get that.
Yeah, like one of my main things that we're not spoken about is honouring my best friend Ryan, who got murdered.
Sorry, I wanted to speak about.
No, but like you know, when he got murdered, like that, you know, when we was talking about losing people and stuff like that, the one thing that is the toughest is to lose somebody through murder. That is the worst. Yeah, it's just something about it.
How old was he at the time?
On his 19th birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's his 19th birthday, yeah. So, and no makeup artist can do what they did. You can't recreate that. You know what I mean? I'll see it. And it was enough to haunt the shit out of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the reason that I talk about him so much these days is because, like, we were tight. We were really tight. And, you know, like mediums.
Yeah.
People that go to mediums, and even people that ain't seen for a while, you know what I mean? And even my wife and other people that they go to him and they say, Ryan's asking for you. Ryan's asking for you. And now I was one of them ones that didn't believe in any of that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't believe in any of it. And this is gospel, you know. So I was down the pub that round the corner from me, and they was doing a group medium thing.
Yeah.
I was always like, they talk shit. I don't believe none of this crap.
Yeah,
What they on
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah, but like, one of my girl mates, she lives opposite road to me, and we went out the back into the group thing. So I sit out the back, and there's this woman. She's got all these people around, and she's just reeling stuff off the end of her tongue. And I'm looking at her, and where I was just like, you talking shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, proper got my...
Analysing it.
Yeah. And then she's like talking really fast, and she's looking for someone to nod or... Do you know
engage
what I mean?
with her.
And if you go like that, it's right. Yeah.
You've got a dead friend.
Right, I've got
Yeah.
you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I know your game.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know your game.
You thought you'd cracked
You
it.
ain't fucking fooling me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and then at one point a topic came up about somebody that's there who had died in a motorbike accident. And then my girl mate was going, he's sack. Like, one of my good mates, he died in a motorbike accident.
Yeah.
But the way she was talking, that was not Zach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, it's not him.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That ain't him.
But what you're saying is not him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was just being truthful, like I always am.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
discredit.
I didn't want to discredit her, being that the way that I felt.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to accept it and go along with something
That you didn't.
because I'm not going to go along with anything that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just to keep it sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, and then after I didn't realise that my girl mate and my missus had spoken, and she's booked me a private one-to-one with this person. I had no clue. This was a few months later. A few months later, she's back at the pub.
Yeah.
I'm home from work, and like they're really pushing me because of this Ryan's coming to, like, he keeps asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was fucking. I ended up going.
Yeah.
I ended up going to this one-to-one. Like, and I was like,
don't need this shit.
And I was like, I'm going to sit there.
Like that.
I'm not even,
Not going to look at her.
Right, I ain't going to give her no.
Not going to engage.
No. I'm going to keep it real like this, right? And you know what? She started coming out with some shit, man, that she should never have been coming out of her mouth. This stuff ain't on social media. It's not nothing. Mate, I broke.
It's not common
down.
knowledge.
I felt him.
Really?
I felt him fucking there, geez. All right. Sometimes I cry about this shit. But,
mate, fucking.
But, yeah, no, like, so I felt him now, and it was just the most powerful moment in my life, really.
Really?
It really, really fucking shook me to the core.
Did it?
And I was like, shit, I believe. And, you know, we're soon to be coming up to his 20th anniversary. And he has been obviously reaching out to talk to me and stuff like that. And it's my mission to upgrade his memorial. He's got a West Ham memorial. And I believe that we should be upgrading it for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to be like
that's your thing, your mission.
Yeah, I just want to make that happen for him. You know
Love
what I mean? And he's around me.
Got me a bit choked up, mate.
He's around me, mate. Like, it's my boy. That is my boy. You know, and that is another main reason why I do what I do. That's the
driver.
Yeah, like when I get the first developments and stuff like that over the line, obviously we've got stuff going on right now and things are happening and it's in motion, which is great.
Yeah.
But my wife is going to quit her job.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's the first thing. I'm sick of her crying about working in her job. She's just not happy about it.
Yeah.
2, we're going to get Ryan's memorial done. Yeah. And then 3, we're going to go for the adoption, and we're going to start getting a bigger house.
I fucking love that.
And them 3 right now will make me unstoppable and make me push because I've had these in my head now for a long time.
Yeah, and they're not even like monetary goals, are they? They're like proper value-based goals.
That's
I
all.
Love that shit.
That is all it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not. Let's go and get a fucking Lamborghini. Not that I moan about or say bad things about anything like that. Like that's not me.
Yeah, I know, mate. It doesn't have to be.
No. Like, there's reasons.
I want to ask you another. I know I said I was going to wrap it, but that's just sparked me to ask you the question that I ask a lot of other people as well, because I'm interested in what your response is going to be. Can money buy you happiness?
Yeah.
Can't it?
Yeah. fucking count it. If I ain't got none, I've got a
I think it's the only people that say no are skin. Do you know what I mean?
I say that all the time.
Do you get me?
I say that all the time.
It's true though, isn't it?
Listen, having money is really important.
It buys freedom.
Yeah, like at the end of the day as well, you know what I mean? If I got a load of money, man, well, my kids are, like, I mean, my oldest is 16 next month, in 2 weeks. He's
Really?
16.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I had enough money for him to just be able to, like, if he said, Dad, like,
Yeah, whatever he needs.
why he's young and still creative, and I can go to him, what do you want to do?
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I will chuck all the money at whatever it
Yeah.
is that you're going to want to do, but fuck college and university because you don't need it.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we'll help you get the right people
Give
in.
them a start-up sort
We'll
of
get the
thing.
leverage going.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need university and
Fuck,
college.
I wish I understood that at a young age.
I know.
It's a fucking
It's a
golden
game
thing, innit?
changer.
Oh,
It's a
mate.
game changer.
No, it is. It is. Listen, we're going to wrap it.
Yeah.
Right? But thank you.
No, thank you so much for having me. And I know that all of you, you know, you're paying for this setup and you're going to be paying for people to edit, and you have just invited simple old Stixie on here.
Mate, it's because it's not...
I mean, I'm just a nice, humble...
You're just a good bloke.
Yeah, I'm a simple person.
Yeah, but I like that because there's no, like I say, there's no smoke and mirrors. You are who you are. You've been from what you've been through, and you're not ashamed of it. No. You're not ashamed to sit there and say to me, I've been an addict. I've done... Oh, that's what I want to hear. Yeah. I don't want to hear people going, oh, like, you know...
Without that, I wouldn't be here now, like, to where I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like... I'm grateful that it happened. I wished it didn't have to happen that way, but I'm grateful.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? Well, it could have been another route.
Yeah, or you might not have come out of it.
Yeah, but this is my path, my ways of getting to this point.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But everybody's different, aren't they? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I've come through. You know, I just vaguely, you know what I mean? I just vaguely remember violence. You know what I mean? I nearly had my head chopped off with a samurai. You know what I mean? I felt the flicking wind go across my neck.
Really?
Mate. Yeah. Like,
mate, I feel like
why am I still here?
We need to do another podcast sometime.
Why am I
because
still
we just
here?
haven't got. I could sit
mate,
here and talk to you all day long.
You ain't even touched the
I know
surface.
it's so hard to try and condense it down into an hour or an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So hard.
But I don't. Any of this stuff that's been said on the podcast, I don't say it like I'm just showing it like, you know, brave or tough. No. I'm not none of that.
Mate, it's all about sharing experiences.
You know what I mean? I just think if some youngsters can just take some snippets out of my mistakes and not do them, if they or both of us, I mean, if anything that we're talking about now, if they can just not do what we're talking about, do what we're not and do what we are saying, trust me, your life is going to be so much better,
easier.
Look at people like Joe Calzaghe. He never had a child life at all. His dad had him in the gym.
Yeah, exactly. Working.
He's living his best life now.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's living the best life because he's got a lot of experience now.
Yeah.
You know what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? When you're young, what you want to do is jump around fucking country to country and all that. Nah.
I like this outlook that you've given me. I like that because no one I've spoke to has said that before.
Really?
About not enjoying yourself like that when you're young. Everyone I spoke to, that's the best time of your life. But I like that different outlook of what you just said. Because I sort of agree with that. Because you can enjoy yourself at any point.
Of course you can.
You don't have to be 18.
No.
You can be 58.
But you're dumb when you're young.
Yeah, young. Yeah, exactly.
You don't know how to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You just do things excessively.
You think you're enjoying yourself. But wait till they get from 18 to 40.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm 40 this year. I'm enjoying myself more now
than you were then.
Yeah, with all the stuff that I've
because
learned.
You know who you are now.
I know who I am now. Yeah, I know who I am now. It's crazy.
Listen, on that note, Jamie Strickson from Sticks and Stones Investors, thank you for coming on the team.
Thank you so much, Rob. I appreciate you, mate.
Boom. Let's do it another time soon.
Yeah,
mate.
All right? Yeah.
Boom. That's done. See you later, everyone.
The Tea Hut, proudly brought to you by eGrowth Media.